Hi guys, hi wonderful people. Happy 2023 to you all. I want to wish you the very best for this year and I hope all your dreams come through. So in this video, I'm just going to talk about, setting goals and some of the areas that we need to focus on in 2023. So some of the areas that we need to focus on is our finances, our health, and our relationships. These three play a role in our everyday lives and I feel are very much important to our daily living. Let's talk about finances. One financial goal or example of a financial goal is maybe to get out of debt or to reduce debt as much as we can. Or it could be, investing, saving more. So in that case, what we could do, put all your goals in segments. So right under financial goals, you will just put, I need to come out of debt or I need to save this much or that. Right below each of those goals, then you'll put steps on how you plan to achieve those goals. If you want to get out of debt, you know now that you have to limit a lot of your spendings, or, buying things that you don't really need, probably to impress people that don't even care. I feel like we should all try to get out of debt at some point because who wants to be in a negative net worth? I know even for me, I felt at one point, and you may feel this now, like you want to invest, but you still have so much debt. I know for 1 year, I wanted to start investing, but in me wanting to start investing, I was still in debt. One of the recommendations I will make is to get out of debt before you even start thinking about investing. You can do both, but I don't suggest you prioritizing investing over coming out of debt because you invest money but you're still in a negative net worth. Let's say you may have 3,000 invested, but then you're still in debt like $10,000. That means you're still in a negative net worth. You still have negative dollars, and then you keep investing and still not paying your debt any attention. And I understand because it feels like money has been taken away from you. You're not seeing where that money is going, but at the end of the day, you took out that debt, we took out that debt, and it has to be repaid. It doesn't go away in the wind, right? It has to be repaid. Yeah, so my suggestion would always be, clear off some debts, or if that's a goal, try as best to achieve it. The next thing I want to talk about is our health, both physical and mental health. Nowadays, we see mental health at play. Like we saw people that we never know who are struggling with mental illness, death by suicide because of mental illness. So one of the things that we could do in terms of our health mentally is speak to someone. Guys, we need to speak to somebody. Stop holding everything in on our own. Find somebody to confide in. Get a therapist if you may. Speak to your church counselors, church people, or whatever. You have teachers or guidance counselors. They're there for a reason, if you're a student or whatnot. But yeah, and even your friends, find friends that you can confide in. Because definitely mental illness is no joke, guys. If that even wasn't on your goal for this year, it should be somewhere because we all go through things that, stresses us out. So we need to have some kind of release for that. Speak to someone would be a recommendation for me in terms of if you want to set goals health-wise, mental health-wise. And you may feel that you're not even struggling with mental health, but we're going through so much. So I would suggest that you always get somebody to speak to. Another thing is just put yourself in a relaxing mode. Let go of things that stresses you out. Put yourself in a good vibration. One of the things I like doing in the summer is just going into the grass and lying down and let the sun hit me. It just feels good, right? So it's just things like those. It doesn't have to be any big thing and I'm going out there to get a massage and whatnot. If you can go and get a massage, go and get a massage. But if you can't, then relax in the sun, lie in the sun. That's good for relaxation. I remember when I was younger, my mother used to massage me and I used to massage her as well. And then my hands were always so tiny. So I guess it provides some kind of relief for her because she's just there laughing the entire session through. So, just little things like that. Be in a mode of gratitude. We underestimate the the power of gratitude, the power of waking up, the power of coming into our houses when we go out. These little things we take so much for granted. But it's time for us to get back to the basics and just focus on those things. In terms of physical health, is your normal things, I want to lose weight, you have to diet and exercise. I want to gain weight, I have to diet and exercise. So, diet and exercise goes hand in hand. So definitely set goals in terms of, I want to eat better. I mean, just making it a continuous goal is always good for us. Yeah. And my last thing would be about relationships. Find people that you can trust. Let go of people that no longer serves you. What you doing with those people, man? If somebody no longer serves you, no longer pushing positivity in your life, what's the point? What are they doing here? Get better relationships, get better friends, be around better friends. Let's say if you like cooking, or if there's some study or some area that you feel like you want to go into, find some people who are professionals in that area and ask them if they can be your mentor and that kind of thing. You'll find that people don't say no to those things. The most they will probably say, oh, they don't have the time or whatever. But then if they say that, they just ask them, is there anybody that you can recommend given that you're in this field? Somebody must say yes. Somebody must say yes at one point. So, foster better relationships for yourself. I mean, if you're in your 20s and you love parties and what that, or you have friends at parties, well, maybe that's fine. But then when you reach certain age, bro, if that's, you just have to let go of certain things. It don't make any sense to have friends that don't have any financial health. It makes no sense to have friends that not look into anything career-wise. It makes no sense to have friends that don't care about their bodies, don't care about what they eat, don't care about the relationship, don't even care about nothing but themselves. It's not the time for that. It's the time for growth. We've been pretty much in a sector where we've just been watching and seeing what's happening from, I guess, 2000, from the COVID period to now. I think 2023 is definitely our time for growth, or a year for growth. We're already in 2023 because by the time you see this video, it will be that year. But you don't even have to wait till that time. I would normally say there's a year. Every day is a new year because it's just in a cycle. So every day is a time to start. Every hour is a time to start. Just start. Stop worrying about what people think, because people don't care about you. And who actually cares probably won't even have the courage to come and say it to your face. So if they're even saying it, they're saying it behind your back, and no point looking behind you. All right, so move forward. Time for growth, guys. Love you. Looking forward to more things. Looking forward to hearing from you more as well in 2023. One love, and bless up yourself. Until next time. Bye.